morning, my beautiful people. As una know how they go. Welcome to Global Entertainment News, where we carry a big breakfast show. We will take you through this today morning. My name is Bella. We will carry you with this journey. And joining me today is today's story where we will carry from Punch and Vanguard newspaper. Top story from Punch. Port Harcourt refinery controversies surround NNPCL claim on operation. The operational capacity of the newly rehabilitated Port Harcourt refining company come under intention scrutiny on Thursday. This was following claim that petroleum products loaded from the facility on Tuesday were not newly refined, but products stored in the storage tank for the facility in the last 3 years.
You know, say when this news came out the other day, I was like, you know, because they don't start your own
because it was too early.
This final we would not say we not guess before you know. They don't begin to move.
They distribute like say tomorrow no day. It talk about on November 19th, say the refinery never start to the work or say they get some issue. And before we knew it, last on Tuesday, we don't.
You see, now that means for the government to want extort, because now this 200 trucks now we say it's on day for almost 3 months.
3 years.
3 years. Imagine 3 years.
You know what we know wetin we dey feed our car. People wey get motor wey dey buy fuel from NNPC, you know wetin they feed them, because I don't expect all these things like. Now Nigeria don't get trust for Nigeria again because they don't get trust for the government because they feel like say everything has stand for them. The same way where they take scammers for that Nigeria and like they want to scammers with this Port Harcourt refinery. Waiting they happen.
At first when I saw that published, I was like, is this really true? Because like I know they will not get refinery. Why government will come outside when they use all this kind of
things? They use the people, they use and they scam. Like I don't understand though. Our leaders, waiting they happen. Now so we dey small for
and I know they will collect allowance for all this truck to be distributed outside. They also they call levy fee for all these people to move out. They will still collect money for this thing. Now if you be saying that one chairman or one head of the department don't put that money for pocket.
We don't know how we go take start this thing. We don't know how we go enter because the government don't they see us like say we be nothing in front of them. They just they carry different scam when they give us. God I beg, maybe just they help us for this country. We don't they tire. Maybe we carry another one where they go on. Minimum wage. Labour state hold last minute. Talks ahead of Monday strike. The remaining states yet to implement the 70,000 minimum wage for workers are making last minute move to ensure the Nigerian Labour Congress does not embark on strike on Monday, December 1st, the Punch has learned. The state yet to approve the monthly wage at Katsina, Cross River, and Zamfara, after the Imo state government sanctioned the implementation of the 70,000 wage on Tuesday.
Well, it's I think it's a good idea to some people, and some people are looking at it as a bad idea. Because this my minimum wage we don't want to implement now 70K to
for this economic way we did 70K is not enough for anybody.
Average man, you know, rich.
People will get family. 70,000 is not enough.
So average man, the money no rich.
This thing fit favor people where they do government work. This thing feel dey favorable for people where they do government work because they feel like say there are some chicken change where they come. But people where know they do government work, where they say they are all those private, how many people will feel afford this minimum wage? Let's say I still they talk this thing. How many people will feel they pay this minimum wage to their workers? A small business can not pay this minimum wage.
But this is say I don't understand the other state too. Say that because now Labour Party Labour won't go on strike now, the contract say okay, they want look into the matter. This is something they should have looked into a long time ago. I mean, it's something they should have looked into.
They want to last minute.
They want to last minute. Oh my God! They look on the side say they hear what they not do.
Oh my God! Don't worry, they'll still implement it with time as things take they high. I notice it just be like say may you put 10 naira on top something wey already dey. Wetin you want is the 10 naira?
I don't understand. money we no go reach anything. 70,000 naira.
70,000
If you
naira.
collect 70,000 naira now before that kind of money sef dey finish in one day. You enter market, you say you wan buy provisions for your family. If na person wey wan use that same money pay for school fees for your children,
how many children people wey get 5 children for school?
How much remain?
How much go remain? We don't tire for this kind of thing. Everything just dey tire us, and it's not even good. When we move on to wetin dey happen. NAFDAC mop up fake malaria drugs. Okay. The National Agency for Food and Drugs Administration and Control has alerted the public to the circulation of the counterfeit combat dispensable tablet 20 to 120 milligram in the country. In a post on its X handle on Thursday, the agency says it has alerted its officers nationwide begin the immediate mop-up of the fake malaria drugs manufactured by Strike Acolab Limited, based in India.
Well, this is very wrong. Something. I don't know why some people will just have this in their mind.
No. You know, it's wrong. But the fact that Nigeria are used to this self-medication, Nigerians are so used to this self-medication. When we say, I don't know how they feel remove themselves from this kind of a thing, because it's too much. If you enter inside bus now there you go see people where they hawk drugs. Buy this one for your waist pain for malaria pain and you go see people where they buy them.
No, I don't know why some people get that mind. They get that mind to be
because Nigeria is lawless now. There's no law. If I thought there is law, and then all this thing is big, all those people are being wiped out because of all those things that they are doing. I tell you that you see less people. You will not even see people that is going to be doing this, but because you be in the street, you be seeing people hawking drugs. Instead of you don't even know what thing they do you for body. You know, say you get back pain. I don't do work today. Back they pay me. Anyone where you see, buy them. So why they tell you say they work?
Even though that paracetamol, as low as paracetamol.
Why would this lab in India?
It's Indian safe. I don't understand. You see that they don't have the
no
to do.
And Nigeria be dumb place where they pack and come give Nigeria because they know that Nigeria is just self-medication and they worry everybody. If I get chest pain now, if you like say na awesome, make I buy drugs wey be say go just.
Well, I think the Nigerian government needs to face. Really sanction the Indian government. We need to take the Indians to court because the Indians authority might not even know its full story about this thing. If you be saying now we now don't find out saying a fake job these people they doing commerce, their own authority if you never know. Now what I expect the Nigerian authority to do is file a petition against the Indian government. This Indian government will go find these people come outside from when their company they bring them to justice. If now to confiscate everything where you make a confiscate them because I'm very sure it's not only Nigeria they are both spreading these fake drugs. There are other countries to be spreading it to, and people will be buying this thing. They might even make it cheap for people and to look easy for people to go. The normal amount if it be like half of how much you can sell that one. So any layman will see that kind of thing and say, let me rush to it to make I go buy. And knowing that this thing is bad.
Everything is killing us in Nigeria. May God help us though, because these are tired. Another one be say job creation is not part of my mandate. Labour Minister. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Muhammadu Dingyadi, on Thursday says Nigeria expecting his ministry to provide jobs will be disappointed because that is not part of his mandate. He stated that this at the annual conference of the Federal Capital Territory chapter of Nigeria Institute of Public Relations in Abuja.
I think Mr. Muhammadu Dingyadi should come outside and tell us what his mandate really is, because as a Labour minister, you can. I don't know why you would tell us that your job creation is not your mandate.
It's not. We're in Nigeria. He's telling you. Imagine where he went to say in Abuja. Like he is actually now
that word job creation you don't understand.
You know that.
How you say job creation is not your mandate?
When you are putting people there that are way older than they are way older than the seats. People that's supposed to be there, you didn't put them there, and then you were looking for people that are supporting your mandate or what should I even call it? then why when those things comes out? Because I don't expect why he's going to say that job creation is not part of then what did you sign for?
Yeah, it is. What I expect more from him, because that statement is very, very wrong. It's very, very wrong. But
In Nigeria,
in labor minister coming out to say job creation
it's not
is not part of your mandate. So what's not your mandate?
He boldly says. He boldly says, and then there's nothing the rest is going to do about it. It's not part of his job, and he stands on it. He boldly says it. So what do you expect? Another one. Well, we will just carry the one way they go on. Tinubu 6 France collaboration on food security and education. President Bola Tinubu on Thursday says Nigeria is committed to enhancing cooperation in key sectors such as food security, energy, solid minerals, education, and defense. Tinubu says this at a joint press conference after a high-profile meeting with French President Emmanuel Macron at the prestigious Palais des Delicieuses, France. Okay.
Well, the issue of him collaborating with the France.
No,
government.
It's not even the issue of him collaborating. Is this going to come to pass?
I don't know. I don't know the kind of agreement they've had with even the wife of the president of France was there. His own wife
was there.
Was also there.
They were just there for spending money. The national budget.
The kind of meeting I saw there was two families going to enjoy themselves. But the dinner I saw there, they were just enjoying themselves.
It's just an enjoyment.
No one had to mention food. Maybe you don't taste food. You don't feel say the food sweet too.
Oh my God! Please, not here. Don't even do that here, please.
This is something that they can do. They can do a long time ago. You are going there. Okay, are you telling me that this is the main reason of your visit to France?
Yes.
Just to go there and talk to the president and tell him something we can. What's not the ambassador to France? What's not the work of the ambassador to France? What's not the work of the ambassador to France? If you are the president, you are going there yourself to
because of it's not even in Nigeria to even attend to some of the problems that is going on. It's traveling up and down.
That man they fear our hearts.
Some of these things are not even coming to life. Okay, we'll carry another one. Suspected herdsmen kill Ogun chief on farmland. Member of the Oke Oha village in the Imeko Afon local government area of the Ogun state were left in shock after the body of the community chief Ogunleye Olaibe was discovered on his farmland. This is a terrible incident.
Another sad story.
Imagine a community chief went to his farmland and then his body was found because of herdsmen. These herdsmen are becoming something else. Like they have to be a ranch for all those things now. It's not a must that you must carry them into people's farmland. Like this thing that they have already worked their life for. It's not a must. There have to be a ranch for all those people that are rearing livestock and all that. But all those northerners that they are becoming very, very wide with this thing that they have to take their cows and all those into the people's farm. And if you try to say something about it, they'll become defensive and try to the point of killing someone. This is not fair now. Well, the government have to look into this.
Well, I really think the Ogun State government really needs to look into this issue because
not just in Ogun State, it's common everywhere.
It's looking as a common thing we are always facing in this country, and they need to investigate that matter.
Some people are scared to go to their farmland these days because of these herdsmen. Why?
They need to look into that matter. Ogun State is very wild and land scarcity, and the space that state has is prone to all those herdsmen coming in and say they want to rear
those herdsmen, they value their cow more than the life of. If you try to even chase their cow away, they're going to look furious, and then the next thing they try to be defensive. This is not fair. You guys should provide a ranch for them where all this livestock could be reared. Condolence to the people that lost their loved one. Another one where we carry from Vanguard today be say facts to consider before converting to CNG. Okay, the compressed natural gas (CNG) technology is one of the trending issues in the country. From every indication, many Nigerians are interested in knowing how they can improve their cost of living with the technology, which is an alternative to petroleum that has become more expensive like never before in the history of the country. While the federal government is campaigning for the citizens to embrace the technology, which many Nigerians opt for, there seems to be some drawback, especially when the government of Malaysia is thinking of abolishing the technology for safety reasons. Unfortunately, the explosion that took place in Benin, Edo State, involving a CNG powered vehicle and another unconfirmed explosion involving a Heinz bus for few months ago have slowed down the zeal of most Nigerians who want to embrace the technology as a means of reducing their spending on fuel.
Well, I think these facts now that we're talking about, there are so many facts to consider because one, the the temperature in this country it cannot be compared to the temperature in other countries. So,
Yes.
if you look at that, and I tell you, also we also look at the fact that casualties are also bound to happen too.
Okay.
Uh, there are some there might be there might be a scenario whereby um, explosion can come from these things. So
I think that
what I feel
Nigeria does not have the best road and weather to actually allow most cars to convert into CNG. I don't think Nigeria have the best road because you can't actually be using CNG and then you walk into a pothole, very deep one. Like the gas alone, if they are going to hit each other, you know the explosion that is going to come out of it. And the weather is another thing as well. So you can't just expect Nigeria to convert into CNG where there is no good safety for it. Converting, starting thinking that you wanted to use a car that use gas is at risk in the first place. The weather alone in Nigeria is not even something that, because even you yourself, if you want cross road now, you go know how the hot the sun the road go dey hit your leg like say na you dey waka on top charcoal wey dey fire. So abeg o, make we still dey struggle ourselves for fuel. That is the best. Because this one is going to take claim a whole lot of life. People that don't even know how to install it in the first place. Because Nigeria we sabi talk say we know everything. May we carry another one where they go on. How university can survive in today's world? Oladipo, Vice Chancellor of TAU. The Vice Chancellor Thomas Adewumi University, TAU, Oko, Kwara State Professor Francisca Oladipo has said instituting endowment, securing grants and elaborating with the private sector are some of the ways university can survive in today's world and also make the impact expected of them. Mhm. Oladipo, a professor of computer science, stated this in a Zoom interactive session with journalists. How true is this?
well the see I always say that to survive in Nigeria sef success of how to survive it.
No, they
There
make
are
me
there
cry.
are
No, they make
there are there are there are there are I there's a guy that always say to survive in any guy that if you are in this country and you can survive in Nigeria, you can survive in any other world. As a student, it's not easy. I tell you, as a student, it's not easy. How university can survive in today's world is very wild. I tell you, they need to look into things that the students really want to and what the society wants also and how to bring these people out and most of our schools in Nigeria here we don't teach people
the survivance of the life.
yeah, we don't teach them.
But I think
The only people that are teaching oral, we don't go practical enough. I think we should
not,
go.
not even just the educational. I think everything in Nigeria is way back in around that 1980, something that we are not even developed enough. Because I expect the school and everything should actually take in the most of the students' mental health and all that, not just their own benefit as a professor or a lecturer and all that, but also take the students' academic activities to heart and then encourage them more. Because some students now they don't even they see encouragement from their lecturer.
Even the lecturers, most of them are not good in practical aspects. They believe in oh yeah, everybody bring out your this test exam, right. It is go and
No,
research. if we always want to tell the students, give them the impression that when you research enough, and you do practicals, it gives you mental exposure about a particular course and a particular subject. But here in this country, we are always focused about oral or written. Everything must be written. Even from primary school self, which the higher institution, it's always like that. We don't go more into practical, and this is what the Western world are always having against us. And this is one reason why they are always much and more better than us in everything.
God help us in Nigeria. Oh. We will carry another one, shall we? End bad governance protest. Police killed 24 protesters in 6 states. Amnesty International. Amnesty International Nigeria yesterday accused Nigerian police of killing 24 protesters in 6 northern states during the nationwide End Bad Governance protest between August 1st and August 10th, 2024. According to the group, the brutal crackdown on the End Bad Governance protest is a clear manifestation of the Nigeria authority failure to respect and ensure the right to freedom of expression and peaceful assembly.
Well, it's very common. This issue is always common in the country. But I want to applaud the Amnesty International for coming outside to speak their own truth about this issue. Because one, the police always come out and defend themselves and everything. Because then they were saying nothing happened. That there was no death.
Yeah, they will always cover it up. That is the thing.
Now the truth has come out to us now that 20.
Now we say all these police will kill these people. Sure, they go bring them down. I mean, they will command them from their work because
we always hear. They won't tell us the names of all these people. They will just use that word police because it's a general name to cover the situation. The people that are guilty of this charge itself, we will not hear them about it. When last you hear that a policeman was removed from duty or was how do they call it, to undress? They won't use when they won't undress a policeman was relieved. When last we hear that kind of thing? We will always be talk about police, but we will not hear any of them being removed from office.
God help us in Nigeria. Oh, we don't they call you how many times now? Another one where we carry come Japa FG begs as MDCN induct over 600 foreign trained medical dental graduates. The federal government yesterday begged medical practitioners in the country against relocating to foreign countries, urging them to remain not only committed but also prioritized to the service of their fatherland. Hey, the plea came to the Medical and the Dental Council of Nigeria, MDCN, induct over 600 foreign trained medical and dental graduates, thereby increasing the worker force in the generation health sector and adding to the capacity of human resources for health.
Nigerians, they don't come again because now they want these people. You want a graduate that has spent millions of naira going outside the country to acquire better knowledge. And now you want them to come back to the country, a country whereby they know that
salary on the other hand,
they know that they can't use that salary to meet up with the expenses in this country. Okay, one, what are the plans you have for them? What are the wages you believe you can pay? And these people, they can't take less because they believe if they're outside the country, they will pay them well.
They have a whole lot of benefits there.
Allowance alone, the accommodation they give them, the kind of support they go with them, the kind of time they cover the work and everything. But here, all those things cannot be met. I would say
that Nigerians don't know where they have to channel their energy on most. Because I expected that those people that are working in this, they have to carry them like egg. You know how you go take carry people like egg, but everything in Nigeria they used to neglect it and then think that today importance like that. Like most of Nigerian hospitals don't even have a better equipment to use in treating someone. Now talk about the nurses. How will they pay them well?
A country where the authority, the government are still owing the old doctors, the old police, the old the major key aspects of the country, you are owing them salary. How do you expect them to want to work,
to behave,
to be active? See, they don't know that when you focus a lot on this aspect, on these places, especially the health sector. If you focus on the health sector, you are paying them well. They will have the zeal to want to save lives.
No.
Some of them, if you bring emergencies to them, they will tell you, no,
we are not going that way. Instead, we bring comedians to go to India and inspect CNG for us so that we can convince the nation, the citizen, that CNG is good instead of sending an expert to India. But I beg, how will we know to talk about Nigeria matter? Another one where we carry come. Polytechnics lecturers begin strike December 2nd. The Academic Staff Union of Polytechnic, ASUP, yesterday announced that it would begin a 2 week warning strike beginning from December 2nd, 2024 over the inability of the government to resolve its item demand.
You see what I was saying earlier?
Oh my God.
This is what I was saying earlier. Education, health sector, security, all these people.
We are facing a lot in Nigeria.
You don't really have it in mind to owe all this.
We are facing a lot in Nigeria.
They are the future of these people. Are the people that if you pay them well, their revenue is coming in at the normal time.
We are facing a lot in Nigeria.
The economy will be in the right place, not be shambled. And see, I don't understand this nation. I tell you, it's very
the fact that I paused and then I feel like it's not as if it was actually a laughter, but the fact that some of these people have families, they have children that is going to school, they have people that they need, people that are relying on them for help or one or two things, and then they are being they have money, they are working, don't be say they lazy, they don't see salary.
And the worst part is that these people in charge of dispersing this revenue to these people, they prefer they are owing thousands of people their wages, their revenue, and you working as head of that revenue to dispose all these things, your own salary is not being owed. Is it not an act of wickedness?
No, to Nigeria is not. Those are the leaders. They needed money for their life. They needed money to take care of their. But you, that the citizen, you don't need the money because it feels like you have to work your ass out before they can pay you, or even pay a royalties to them. So anything that they are doing, you are in support of Babao. I don't know if I'm waiting the trend for Nigeria today. We will bring you the trending gist. You save $20 billion from subsidy removal and you still want to borrow $2.2 billion. Wonderful. Is God not wonderful? No, is God not wonderful?
I'm just confused about this country entirely. Because if this statement is true by Idris coming out to say that okay, the government saved $20 billion
from subsidy
removal, and we are still going outside, going to the IMF, going to other places to borrow 20 billion in 2.2 billion.
It's just for you to just come on like
okay, this $20 billion now, this $20 billion now. If I want to ask the government to, I believe government officials we are watching us now. Some of us are on live now watching us. Where this money be? Where is this money actually? This $20 billion.
It is being reserved for future.
And we are borrowing money.
Yes. It's for future use. You don't expect, like when you wanted to save something, like this thing is being saved now. So when they say save, it's like you are keeping it for like rainy days.
So what the authorities are telling us now is that
it's for rainy days.
There is no money in the Nigerian purse.
Like that money is for rainy days. You can't expect them to touch. Rain is not yet falling. So when rain is falling on Nigeria, that is when they'll bring out the money.
The rain will still fall on everybody.
It's already falling, but we don't feel it that much. It's not heavy. So when it's heavy, then the Nigeria will now bring it, because right now we need to consider the fact that they needed to borrow. So maybe if they want to pay back, they feel come out like 2.2 billion naira take pay back. You know, Abby, is it all right? No, is it all right? You're not saying anything. Ah, sorry. Be calming down. Nigeria is going to be better very soon. Maybe thank you, our beautiful followers. We don't follow us in so this time. We appreciate you and we love you so much. I'm going to say Milna join us next time for this better bonke story and love hot breakfast where we could carry come meet you every day. Thank you for joining us and thank you for following us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks and bye.